Hello. That's better. There we go. Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. I forgot what I was going to say there. Today from Black Iris Brewery, the second Nottingham beer review on the road. But when you've got such great breweries in Nottingham. So this is Black Iris Brewery and it's a Campfire Stout. It's called Embers Remain. I've never reviewed this before. So I hope it's the one I put on the. I hope it's the one I actually put on the thing. Forgot. But yeah. So anyway. So yeah, Campfire Stout brewed with marshmallows, cinder toffee, and smoked malt. And as you can see, Black Iris, they do some amazing artwork. All their cans, top class artwork on all of them. Right. Nice and cold, straight from the fridge, as they do. Good evening, Craig. And oh, I'm ready for this one. I think I was ready for the last one at 4 o'clock and all. So I think it's that weather. It's that the heat where you just beer drinking weather, isn't it? This heat, you could just neck one after another. Good evening. So lovely dark pour on this. I did go to the Black Iris Brewery the other week in the Sneinton area, not Sneinton, Baseford area of Nottingham, next to the iconic Shipston's Brewery. Sadly, isn't around anymore. Yeah, I've started to use a fridge now as well. Um, for these craft beers, it's so warm in here, especially with this bit of heat we're having, and so it's nice to be able to. Yeah, I do apologise. I've got I've got beer reviews. I've done two beer holes. One's going to go online in a bit. Then I was at Kellum early in my workplace, and the beer showed up, the Raggy Golden Ale. It's not been connected yet, but he's put the pump clip on the pump. And I'm like, yay. So yeah, lots of video. So black pour on this, just a light tan head. Good evening. Well, thank you. Oh, nice bit of roastiness in there. You done yet? Still not heard whether that beer is going to be on sale tomorrow. They've not contacted me. I was hoping they were going to contact me today, Lincoln Green, that is. So if I end up just going to the pub and drinking it, fair play. So I need to message Robin Hood and Little John tomorrow and see. No, I didn't tell him to get it on draft. No, my boss has got it on. My boss went out and bought 2 kegs. Yeah, I think for them it's a bit of a PR thing because I'm the gardener for both the sites, and at one site they can't use casks, so he's waiting for it to come into bottle as well. So if it comes into bottle, he's going to get bottles for both sides, and I think it's great. It's a good PR thing. It's a good PR story as well if you can think about it, because me actually brewing the beer that will help at least in the process. Oh, that'd be great. I hope he gets it. He hasn't got it connected yet. So whether he does this weekend, whether he's been told to wait for Lincoln Green to have it first, I'm not sure. Maybe there's a thing. Let Lincoln Green do it first. I've heard the boss says to me today, he says, Lincoln Green are going to bring out a video. So that's got me wondering, what video? I mean, they already brought out that little bit of a video last week saying about the beer. Is there another video? So curiosity there. It's it's scary. I tell you, it's that weather, isn't it? I know. I tell you what, If he'd have put it on today, I'd have asked him if I could do a pint or done a live review from Callum. They may well ask once it's online. They may well ask to do that. How long does beer stay in the cask? You know, this is something I've no idea. You know, once you crack open the cask, have you got a set amount of dates? It's something. It's something that I don't know. And, you know, have you only got that 3 or 4 days, or is there? Do they run CO2 through it so it stays longer? And I hope it's not crap. To be fair, I've never tasted a dodgy beer from an Lincoln Green. They've all been exceptional. All been exceptional beers. I've never come across one of their beers that's even remotely crap. So, touch wood. Yes, yeah, that was one of my first Guinness reviews. To be fair, Slurpee. Yeah, we'd never had. I'd never drank Guinness to that point. 3 to 4 days as a rule. So you ain't got long then, have you? So you may well wait for the weekend when there's 4 weddings. We've got weddings in August and there's 4 together. So he may, because he's a bit astute like that, he may wait for that. So lovely toastiness on this. Bit of treacle, definitely getting the marshmallow. Roasty nose, not getting much on the nose to be fair. 6%. I didn't even know it was 6%. Cinder toffee and a smoked malt, definitely smoky on the malt. 2.7. It's not, no, it's 3.8. Yeah, I don't want 2.7. Too bloody weak for me. Welcome back. Yes, thank you. So yeah, he's going to have to be a bit astute with that, isn't he? With his cast. My boss isn't daft though. He'll open it on a weekend when there's at least 2 weddings. But I tell you now, you know, in this weather, people drinking, you can soon. I mean, I don't know how big a cask holds. I would be gutted if it was rubbish. Yeah, I would. Imagine drinking it, and you know yourself when you drink a beer that you can't hold your face. It's very difficult to drink something that's crap and not give the game away. Definitely a cold golden beer in this weather. Oh my god! I'm getting a pump clip. Yeah, they're going to give me a pump clip. Lincoln Green are. Yeah, so I don't have to steal it. Yeah, it's going to go on the wall behind me. Probably move these over slightly. I'll probably rejig the beer wall a bit and I'll have it there. Enjoying the taste on this. It's lasting quite well. I do like Black Iris. They're redeveloping their tap room, um, and it's at the end of July. They're going to shut for 2 weeks while they redo their tap room. It needs redoing. Right, it's good. I walked down. I looked, and they're having it redone. And do you know, all these breweries, these tap rooms are an amazing addition to breweries these days. I'm hoping. I think it will go to bottle. It all depends how it sells, doesn't it? I suppose if you put yourself in a brewery's position, um, you want to see how it performs. Yeah, Do you know, in some ways, it's a very clever marketing, because obviously I've done all their reviews. I've reviewed every single beer of theirs that I've got my hands on, and even the draft stuff. So I try and do positive reviews. You won't find you'll only find, probably out of 2,000 reviews that I've done, probably about 20 negative reviews, and they've been bad. There's been some trollopy beers, but generally I'm trying to be positive, try and see the good aspects. If I can, I'm critical, but I don't want to. Well, you never know, do you? Let's hope so, eh? Is beer fresher in a can than a bottle? It seems the way these days. Do you know, when I left Sainsbury's, cans were a dying art. Nowadays, cans are king for fresh beer. Yeah. Is it fresher in a can than a bottle? I don't know. I want to put. Well, I want 3 cases of the raggy beer. Because people come around to the house, let's have a pint of raggy, a bottle of raggy. And so I want 3 cases myself. Imagine, I've got family. So taking the beers around to the family, and the collector's items, even the empty bottles are, to be fair. That pint of the other night was a joke, wasn't it? Absolute joke. Yeah. Using when I tried it with my mouth, and I couldn't even do it at all. Luckily, most in the beer room, it's in darkness most of the time. That is a good thing. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, about skunking in the can. Yeah. Well, so the beer review. No, I don't. More good. So, enjoying the flavour of this marshmallow, the roastiness. 6%. Not really feeling that ABV though. It's strange. The only downer is I look a little bit, the shed temperature. It is 29 degrees in here today. That's with the door open. Balmy temperatures. I'm so glad I've got the fridge. This has just come from the fridge, so it's absolutely beautiful. It's strange seeing your face on the bed. It's weird. It's like, it's the honour of someone doing a beer, and it's a gamble, isn't it? For a company to do a beer, and yeah, they are local. I'm local, but still, it's quite the honour. And I love this company's beers as well. They do. They've done so many good beers. But then a lot of the breweries, there's not many. If you look around breweries, there's not many breweries who dish out crap beer. Let's be fair. It is warm in here. It's had on the baking side. Yes. Luckily, the beer's keeping me cool. Then I've got another beer review coming up at 7:15. I've got proper poison down there for the rats and mice situation. Although, to be fair, I've yeah, to be fair, I haven't seen anything for a while. Yeah, but with the exposure, I think, as people who drink beers, beer reviewers, I don't want to be the beer reviewer that slags off beers just to make himself look good on YouTube. 16 minutes past that. Probably. Probably will be. I don't want to slag beers off, breweries off, just to make myself popular on YouTube. It's not what I've done. I've never done it, never will. And I don't go for that dramatising that one or two go for, especially one that comes to mind. Because you can ruin businesses. No, I don't want to do that. I want to build relationships, especially if they're delivering good beer. I mean, let's be fair, it's what we all want, isn't it? You know, um, and if the beer's a negative beer, then I'll be critical in a nice. There's a way of saying anything in that. You can be critical, but you can be critical in a nice way. And this isn't my type of beer. And what you're saying is there. I didn't enjoy it, but that's because it's not the beer that I would normally drink. There's ways. There's ways. It's like when you talk to people. If you're in charge of people and you talk to people like an idiot, there's ways of talking to someone to get the job done. It's really difficult to read the writing on this blooming StreamYard, which is why I think I'm going to start using my Chromebook down the beer route, but connect my Chromebook to my phone. So my phone is doing the 4G, but my Chromebook's taking the video, which will be interesting in the long run. And I shouldn't drop the internet as well. Good evening, Benjamin. Have you seen my Adventure beer haul? Just out of curiosity. If you haven't, watch it, mate. There's a beer on there that might be of interest. Yes. Yes. And you told me about it. I presume you did, anyway, unless it's a different beer from the same brewery. I will have to do it one day. Yeah. Get it sorted out. Yeah. I know it's crazy, isn't it? How busy you can be. Do you know, life's just ridiculously busy at the moment. I've got no time to do a lot of stuff. Isn't life about having a laugh, though? Yeah, life's about having a laugh. After the seriousness of this last year, having a laugh's the thing. And how many people are deleting that NHS app from their phones at the moment? Because they're calling it the pingdemic now, aren't they? There's like so many people being pinged that people are deleting the app off the phone. And I can see that becoming the norm. Good evening, Thomas. Yeah, I can see that deleting the app is going to be the norm because people are just fed up now. It's like, don't tell me what I can and can't do. Obviously, if you become ill with COVID, get your arse to hospital. That's a given. If you start to get really ill, get your backside to hospital. No one's a hero. But there's lots of people getting pinged for no reason as well. It's like you could live in a semi-detached or a terraced house. Your neighbour could have had it, and then you get pinged through the wall. Hilarious. Yeah, you've got to live with it. I think we're at that stage now where we've got to live with it. Still worrying though for the people that are critical though. It is scary for them. No, you'd be pinged every day, wouldn't you? You're bound to in a shopping centre walk past somebody who's got COVID. It's as simple as that. It's like a cold or a flu. Yeah, it's yeah, and obviously, if any of us do get ill, you want to make sure that one you look after yourself. I mean, that cold I had for nearly 2 weeks, we all took COVID tests. Um, None of us came back positive. None of us at any stage. But it was a good cold. If it was COVID, wow, it walloped me. If it was a cold or a flu, it's the worst I've felt in a long, long time. Took me nearly 2 weeks to get rid of it. Back to full strength now, walking and doing my work. Nothing's a struggle now, but I struggle. Yeah, I've heard that. Oh, rain. Oh, thought it was starting to get dark. Maybe we're starting to get them thunderstorms. But it does need to clear the air, though. Jesus. 29 degrees today. Oh, I wish I could go abroad. Well, I can't afford to, for one. So, very choppy today. It might be the StreamYard, you know. Yeah, it might be the StreamYard that's doing it. Yeah, it's not normally this bad, but it is really cloudy above. I won't, after, I'm doing 3 today and using StreamYard to schedule it. After today, I'll go back to using YouTube. I prefer YouTube because I can actually see the bloody comments. I can't see the comments on StreamYard. It's really hard to read the writing, and I'm getting old. I look old anyway. I look a lot older on that Raggy's Gold Nail bar clip, or whatever you call it. Yeah. So, 20 minutes in, a bit longer than I thought I'd be. Well, I'm a gardener, so I hate it when it's cold and wet, and I hate it when it's hot. You know, a happy temperature for me is about 20 to 23 degrees. No, sorry, 18 to 23. It looks like my dad. Yeah. Hey, it made me a bit too grey, I reckon. I don't know what day they were watching. I know the pump clip makes me look about 60. Eh? You look at that and you think, Jesus. Although when I walk in the pub, no one might recognise me, so that's a good thing, isn't it? You know, you might say, here's another bloke with grey hair and a bit of bald down the middle. So, yeah, it's not so bad in some ways. Anyway, been a great little chat, I must admit. So, yeah, black pour, light tan head, very light, off-white we'll call it. Still got a nice roasty element to the nose. Definitely get that marshmallow, that a bit of burnt offering. I'm doing a Verdant extra pale ale, so it's only something like 4%. So there's 7:15 with you. Captain Birdseye, fucking hilarious. That is. Keith Chegwin. You know, Cheggers plays pop. Good evening, Negan. How are you, matey? Cocoa beer. Oh, I've not come across that. It's one of Verdant's worst beers. Oh, bloody hell. That's great, isn't it? Oh, well, we'll see. I did have a Verdant the other week on draft, and it was proper bang on, to be fair. Yeah, really enjoyed it. So, after this beer review, I've got another beer haul video coming up. I know it's crazy at the moment. I've done about 5 flipping videos tonight. No, I did the golden ale thing at work this morning, at dinner time-ish. First thing this morning, I did a little notification video to say I'm doing live tonight, because people don't get the notification. YouTube's crap. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm going for. I wanted something light in this weather. I didn't realise Embers Remain was a stout, to be fair, so I dropped a ball up there. I thought it was like a lighter beer. Hey, you're getting it. Bud Light or Carlsberg, well, no, thank you. Made correct at it. So yeah, black pour. Break me glasses. So for me, Embers Remain, Black Iris Brewery. It was nice. It was a nice stout, marshmallow into burnt. You know, like that cinder toffee. It says. I didn't get the cinder. I didn't get the actual toffee out. I certainly got the burnt, the roastiness and that. Nuki Brown. You like Nuki Brown? Surely not these days. died a death compared to what it used to be. For me, yeah, I liked it. 6% never really got the ABV, although just here I'm getting the ABV. Out of 5 for me, ooh, a good 4.2 out of 5. Yeah, it was a nice beer. It didn't really tick the raggy box, but it still tasted nice, and that it just didn't hit the spot for me today. And sometimes that happens with beer. You know, they don't totally hit the spot, albeit still a decent beer. Would I drink it again? Yeah, I would. Probably later in the year when it's a bit colder and have it at room temperature and see what room temperature delivers. I know they serve these from the fridge at Black Iris, but I do wonder, and I know Sofa King Drunk, I always put his name, Sofa King Drunk, but obviously a play on words. But Sofa King Drunk, he from the northeast. I'll ask you something in a second. And yeah, his actual name is Sofa King Drunk, so that actually sounds a bit more better than Sofa King Drunk. And he was on about stouts, and he, like me, stouts are meant to be drank at room temperature. Same with porters, room temperature. Dark beers, mostly room temperature. And to me, this is a room temperature beer, not a fridge temperature beer. But hey ho, they serve it out of a fridge at Black Iris. So, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, I've said the score. I've just done a beer haul video, and being as you're from the northeast, have you heard of Muckle Brewing? Just out of curiosity. I've just done a beer haul from. I've got 8 beers. 8. Yeah, that's 8. Yeah, I can count and again. Yeah, 8 beers from them. Yeah, so it's good to give. I've never heard of Muckle Brewing. I mean, there's that many breweries in the UK. Who's heard of them all? You know, you've got to be some god to have had a beer from every brewery. Jack and Bobby. Hey, good on you, mate. Ah, that's you. So yeah, I've got 8 from Muckle Brewing. Yeah, and that's coming in a beer haul video about 5 minutes after I finish this video, which will be in a minute because we're already at half an hour, and I need to cook the house and see the wife. Not get a bollocking as you do. Anyway, thank you everyone for dropping in tonight. Cracking beer, cracking conversation, interaction. What we all need in life. A bit of interaction, a bit of chat. And right, gotta run. Cheers everyone. And Maradona. Not heard of that one. Right. See you about 7:15 or maybe 16 minutes past, depending if I'm late or not. Cheers everyone. And see you soon. Trying to work out how you turn it off now. There we go.